Wow, that is really neat. So I just took a picture of, I don't know if you can get this, I just took a picture of Brian, our floor director, and there's this feature. Now, what's this? Now, watch what I can do. So this is a photo I just took, but I can actually scroll back and see Brian moving.
Yes.
Of what he said just before I took the photo.
Yeah, it's something called time shift. And what it does is, you know, when you take a lot of group photos, somebody always blinks.
Yeah.
And with this is actually, it's taking 5 shots before you press the shutter. So what happens is you can go back into time to when they blink, just that one person, and then get that perfect shot. That's pretty cool.
So does it save all 5, or do you select the one you want and put it into your hard drive?
Yeah, no, you can select it, and then you can say, okay, the final copy, and then it does that. So it's a great feature. What an innovative thing by Research in Motion, now BlackBerry, right?
Yeah.
I was so pleasantly surprised. Rogers actually provided me with this phone before it came out, so I had a chance to use it. And I got telling you, I got a love affair with this phone.
No, what's different about it is you were showing us. We'll go back to it here. Is that it's a lot of people with iPhones now, you know, are used to pressing stuff.
Yes.
But this phone is different.
Yes, it's all about gestures. And so what you do is you'll notice there is no home button. To go around, you just have to go flick it like this. And to go into BlackBerry Hub, which is this part right here, this gives you all your notifications, you know, as they come in.
So everything is pushed off like this.
Yes, it's all using gestures, which is really, really cool. It takes a little bit, like within 15 minutes, you feel like you've had this phone forever. And that's why I can easily go back, or I could easily use this as my default phone now. I'm actually scared to put my work emails on here, because if that happens, I probably will never go back.
And
I've never had a BlackBerry, you know, so that's a big thing. Going from iOS to BlackBerry, you don't see that.
So it's that good. That's awesome.
I'm very surprised.
You're saying, Andy, they're coming out with a model later this year that has the hard button keypad.
That's going to be called the Q10, Q for QWERTY. That's coming out later in the year, and if people want it, you can actually pre-order it. I know Rogers has a pre-ordering right now where you can get it, but they haven't released when it's coming out, but it'll be in a couple months.
That's one of the beefs I hear about iPhone is it's so hard to get used to the typing, but
oh, speaking of the keyboard, this keyboard on here is the best one I've ever seen on any phone. It has something called predictive text. So as you're typing, it'll put the word on the top that it thinks you're trying to type, and then you just flick it up. And over time, it's going to understand what kind of words you use, and then next thing you know, you'll just be swiping words up. You won't even be typing.
Your favorites will come up, and there you go.
Yeah, it's so
you're only putting in a couple letters, and then you're swiping.
Yes. So I go, you know, oh, sorry, we're trying to compose it, but let me back up.
So it's faster. You find it faster.
It's faster, but it's going to get better. Say, look, hey there, you know.
Oh wow, I see.
And it gets fun. You can like make these like words, just use the words that they suggest. But over time, it's going to understand.
They suggest. Message comes out a little wrong, but
sorry, I didn't mean that. They suggested that one.
It is fun though, and you get really used to it. And like I said, it's just going to understand you better and better. Now, this is something that RIM developed, not Apple, not Microsoft or Google. So I'm very impressed. I know they're late to the game, but they've definitely caught up with this phone.
Now, you were saying that what makes this so unique is just that, is the fact that they didn't just copy an iPhone, they created something completely different.
Yeah, you have a choice. You know, you can either imitate or, imitate or innovate. They chose the innovation. This is nothing like an iPhone. It feels the same.
The size is nice, too.
The size, 4.2-inch screen, you know. I know iPhone 4s, it's very light. It's just slightly heavier than the iPhone 5.
They really had to hit it out of the park with this one, though, right?
Yes.
Is this going to save them?
This was their make or break situation.
Make or break.
Yeah. I have an iOS, I switched already, so that says a lot.
Right,
you know?
no kidding.
A lot of people just got to be open-minded, give it a try. I think you would love it, you know. Especially I know, because I know you love BlackBerry.
I do. We're on iPhones now, company decision, so we have to go on our iPhones, but interesting. Okay, let's, we got about 2 minutes left, so let's go into this tablet you want to show us.
So this is a prize we're giving away right now, and this is the Kobo Arc. And what's funny is that Kobo is known for e-readers, but what's happened here is they are kind of morphing the e-reader and tablet together. So you get.
Let's put it right here so we can see the camera right there.
So you get basically you get 2 in 1. And what's cool, it has this new interface called Tapestry. Will actually start to understand what you like and suggest it. So you don't have to find content. It'll be like, oh, you like comics? Here's some comics, you know. And another great thing, it comes built in with Press Reader. I don't know if you ever heard of Press Reader.
No, I've never heard of it.
This is one of the best apps out there. It gives you, with a monthly subscription, you can get 2,100 different newspapers in 95 languages, you know, across the world.
Wow.
And it gets delivered straight to it. So it's a real like newspaper, gets delivered right to your Kobo every morning.
That's
one of the
incredible.
best apps that I've ever seen. I know Mike Agarbo uses it all the time. He's absolutely a big fan, especially if someone that, you know, like you guys yourself.
I've seen ones like that does magazine articles and just sort of condenses.
Yeah, and it does the same thing. It has
all newspapers.
So you can get both newspapers and magazines delivered right to it, and it's kind of nice because you don't want to have an e-reader and a tablet and then a smartphone. You know, that's not
Combine the two. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's and it's only $200, and we're giving it away. So.
Well, that's and you brought this in to give away. So if you want to win the Kobo Arc, give us a call right now, 604-280-6397 or 1-877-330-6397, and we'll be sending it off to someone who I'm sure will get great use out of that. That's for sure. And if you want some more information from Andy as well, you can reach him at many places, including on the Business News Network Fridays at 6 o'clock. Then he's on CKNW Saturday mornings at 10, and also go to GetConnectedMedia.com for more details. And the final word is in, and the word is fantastic about the new BlackBerry.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the QWERTY one too, because I know a lot of people are waiting for that. But this one, they knocked it out of the park. I'm very happy.
All right, good stuff. Thanks, my friend. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Deb is in for the early news at 5, and we'll see you then.